So I was hoping in this video to give you some infantry tips on Battlefield 4. A lot of people have been complaining on the forums about the terrible netcode in this game compared to Battlefield 3, and the netcode is definitely a step back, but you can combat that. And I like the fact that guy was called Batman, and he actually had a bat symbol. I'm just switching teams here because the other team had like 3 less guys on it. And if you ever see a situation like that, that's probably my first infantry tip. You should switch teams because you don't gain anything from just nailing an underpowered team. So you gain much more from each game if the teams are actually balanced as they were now in this round. And I'm not playing noobs here. These guys were fairly good. That was my incendiary grenade there. I've just unlocked those. They're so good, those. And you throw, they make they're like an awesome firework when they go off. They're probably not as effective as the normal frag grenades, which are my favourite. The mini ones, the mini frags, which you get 3 of, are also pretty good. The RGO ones, which explode instantly, are a little bit I feel cheap, so I don't play with those. But this is another tip actually. I don't know if you could hear just then, but when you run into an area like that where there's fog and everything covering basically, and I couldn't see who was in there if there's anybody, just keep spamming your Q button. And I've said this before, I have spot on the control button on my keyboard. Reason being, and you'll see me do it there and also here, because I'm the guy who spotted these 2 guys. When you're strafing to shoot at somebody, you want to aim down the sights and spot at exactly the same time. And the only 2 keys you can strafe and spot with, without taking your fingers off the strafe keys, are Control and Alt. So you should always have spot and important things on those. I know a lot of people have it on Q. I don't think that's quite as effective as having it on control, because it means if you press Q, you got to take your finger off the A key to press Q, which means you can't be strafing to the left whilst you're spotting somebody, and that I think that can get you killed, especially in a game which is a little bit faster pace and a little bit easier to take people out like Battlefield 4 is. But this netcode issue that's in the game, a lot of YouTube commentators have been saying, the game's broken and this, that and the other from it. I think the netcode definitely needs improving because it makes you have to play this game. And I was just checking there that I got a boost on. If you wondered where boosts are, it took me a while to find this. I had to ask on Facebook. It's down in the bottom right on the escape menu. But you can actually adapt to how the netcode plays in this game. You just have to play as you would play Battlefield 3, super keen. It's kind of like that. So you need to spot instantly when you aim down the sights, I've already said. You need to turn your interpolation slider all the way down, because it seems this game is far more interpolated. Now, if you play on console, you're probably not familiar with that, but it means that it smooths where it thinks other players are on the screen. So basically, somebody will run round a corner, and on their screen, they're round the corner and shoot at you, but because of the interpolation on your screen, they're not actually round the corner yet. So it's much more difficult in Battlefield 4 to aim down the sights of the corner waiting for somebody to come round, because they might already be round the corner and shooting at you before you even see them. And that wasn't such a big problem in Battlefield 3, but it really is in this. So you'll see me pre-fire a lot in this game, because I don't want to be in a situation where I come round something late and I can't rely on what I'm seeing round that corner. So tip 3, make sure you always pre-fire in this, and that just means spray around a corner when you're coming around it if you know that there's somebody there. And the best clip of this, as I say, was when I was throwing the incendiary grenade earlier on. You see, the problem with Battlefield is that it's kind of like a 90s action movie, and you're the bad guys in it. You're there shooting at Arnie and Sylvester Stallone, and they're stood there spraying you down with their Uzi, it seems, and you can't hit them at all. I mean, the number of times I've seen Arnie just ignore cover and just spray people down with his light machine gun. You'd have thought one of the bad guys would have learned to aim. They all look like mercenaries in those films. That's what this game is actually like, quite a lot of the time. No other game can you jump out of an AC-130 you've just been destroying tanks in, parachute down as a storm blows in, hit somebody with an S-RAW that you've guided like 300 meters away to take out a helicopter, land on the top of a radio tower and knife somebody. That's what this game lets you do, like a 90s action movie would be like. What did you see, Ted? Well, the penalty you pay for all of that is that the hit registration is never going to be perfect. So you've just got to sort of adapt. Even when DICE fix this, it will probably be only to the level of Battlefield 3, where you still get shot a bit behind corners and things like that. But that's what you've sort of got to expect, because I don't think, unless internet gets like massively faster and perfect in the future, unless you're playing on LAN, Battlefield won't be, it's never going to not have that kind of thing. Now finally, I just wanted to tell you my thoughts on where the assault rifles have changed to in Battlefield 4. They're a lot more accurate by default. They were obviously the best guns already in Battlefield 3, but now the aiming down sight spread is more accurate than in that game. So that's why they kind of feel like lasers. As for the AK, which obviously was the gun a lot of ESL players use for close quarter maps like Grand Bazaar, which Operation Locky here is essentially the equivalent of, it's got a lot less side-to-side like horizontal recoil as well when you're firing, so it is far more controllable, which is... Why? Why would you lock me in? He's causing anarchy, that guy. Marvin Joker 123. He got nailed in a second. It's all good. Well, I don't understand why they've sort of made the assault rifles quite... I personally think that at close to medium range, the assault rifles could require sort of a little bit more spread and recoil, because at the moment it is very easy to take anybody down no matter how bad your aim is. But I appreciate Battlefield 4, because of these combined factors, can be a little bit frustrating, but hopefully if you sort of can see in this video that it is possible to adapt to the network like and the slightly over-accurate guns, then it'll be less frustrating for you in the future. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you in the next chapter.
This is cool.
Are we in the same squad?
Yeah.
Oh, you're all the way out there.
Yeah, I'm going for the epic flank.
We can admire the views out here.
Oh, I've been one hit killed by an M320.
The views. Look at these views, man. It's even like made the outside of my scope go frosty.
Has it?
Frosty.
Frosty scope. There's
Frosty.
a guy camping around this corner, dude. So
I don't know
over
where.
here. I'll go first. If I die, get the res on. Get the revenge.
Where is he?
You know what you need? A flashbang. He was in here.
Grenade out! There's a flare here, so we know where to go. Oh, yeah. Here you go, Jack.
Oh, there's two guys there. We did an airburst or something.
I got naded. You airburst, and then I'll rev you when it fucks up.
Okay.
Oh, we're going to the guard tower. We can level loot them in a second.
We can. That levolution.
Oh, whereabouts am I? There's a lot of rocket launchers. That's why you don't use rocket launchers indoors. Oh my goodness.
What happened?
So he just killed himself, as you'd expect. Oh shit. Levolution's working against me.
It betrayed you.
There's so many bodies. How do you even get through here?
Oh shit.
I can't see anything.
In the guard tower.
I've got my torch on. I got it.
Yeah?
This is cool. I don't see anybody, but I'm not running in that room. Oh, there's a guy across here.
I think we can push on to the objective now.
Oh, we were getting flanked. It's okay, I fixed that problem. Hey, man. This torch lets me see in dark places.
That's what torches do.
Fuck. Oh my god, dude. I mean, this map is beautiful, but for Rush, I don't think it's that well designed for Rush.
Nope, I'm down.
Ow! It's very SASy. Do you think they can come down this way? Probably. I'm gonna see. Oh, there's a doorway, dude. I see them. I got three, man.
Nice.
There's more. I think there's more. Oh no, we got him. Good job, teammate. Oh shit. They spawned there. They actually spawned there.